Organic farming products have increasingly made a space in our lives and kitchens as well, and are being priced at a premium. Organic farming is not just a buzzword, it's a moment that's reshaping our agricultural landscapes. It's about more than just avoiding pesticides and synthetic fertilizer. It's a commitment to nurturing the earth, promoting biodiversity, and delivering healthier and more flavorful food to consumers. Today's topic of discussion is organic farming, and our guest will delve deep into this topic and educate us on various aspects of organic farming. Welcome to another insightful episode of Changemakers presented by Sambhashana, and I'm your host Neelima Somashekar, presenting Changemaker Mr. H.R. Jayaram, a very well-known lawyer turned organic farmer and eco-social entrepreneur, and an activist to promote organic and sustainable living practices for the last 25 years. He is the founder of Green Path. He is also the founder secretary of Karnataka's Organic Federation and a member of World Organic Body. He is also one of the key directors of ICCOA, which is the social and non-profit organizations working for promotion of organic farming across India. His model in organic and sustainable living has inspired many across the globe. He believes that organic is not just a chemical free, but also peace and love. Sir, a very warm welcome to Sambhashana and a very kind of you to have graced the Changemakers series in Sambhashana.
Yeah, thank you, Nilima, for inviting me also here, and also share what my experiences from last more than 2 decades. Yeah, very happy to be here and also share my knowledge. Thank you.
Yes. Now, let us take a quick view of the work that Mr. Jayaram has been doing. This is an incredible and inspiring work educating people about organic farming and its benefits across. Now, sir, you've been a lawyer and now you are into organic farming. What has been the inspiration and how has your journey been so far? I know 25 years is a long period.
Yeah, actually, it is a journey from organic farming to lawyer, advocate, profession.
Okay.
Then shifting back to organic farming, because my childhood experience was organic farming. I started organic farming at very young age, like 7, 8, 10 years, because I born in the village in the midst of the forest, Karnataka Tamil Nadu border. By default, our whole village, whole the countryside of that forest was organic farming. Those days, no chemicals were there. In fact, anywhere in India. So naturally, I got experience of childhood experience of organic farming, and very happy that I experienced that the sustainable living in the village. See, what was sustainable is not only ecology, but also the people, what they are consuming, how they are leading their life. Everything was like very, very sustainable, ecologically very sound, and everything was protecting nature and earth. For example, those days nobody was using chemical in the farm. Plus, also the whole seeds were generated, and grown in the village, and selling seed was a crime, in fact. So there was seed exchange, barter system, and most of the things, biodiversity of crop, growing thing. Most of the products what we use in the kitchen was coming from the village. That's most important. Even including your soap nut, you're using, shikakai. It was grown in my village. All oil seeds, all spices, almost all chilies, all vegetables, pulses, whatnot, rice, millet, everything. So that's the experience, which really I really enjoyed it. I really, revered it. And that made me to understand that sustainable living and organic farming is very, very, very important for this earth. for the humans.
Okay.
I mean, I was in the village. I came to Bangalore. I started, studying in college. In the pre-boarding and lodging. Then I became a lawyer. Everything was good, going on well. But my childhood attraction of organic farming was so strong. Once I got
Uh-huh.
money in
Mm-hmm.
1998 from my
Uh-huh.
profession, I invested
I
that
know.
money in the farming. I bought, land close to Nelbangla because,
Uh-huh.
because my village was very far. I could not go regularly and, monitor the agriculture and
Mm-hmm.
stay there and do anything. So close to
Mm-hmm.
Bangalore, I bought this land. I started agriculture, organic farming in the year 1998 itself. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
That's nice. But was there a particular reason that you studied law?
Because see, my as a child, I had a very tough life in village. My parents were different caste, and there was
Uh,
social stigma and lots
uh,
of caste discrimination, everything. So I
mm-hmm.
wanted to do something from the childhood. Actually, there was a really very tough, phase for me in that life. Of course, I was
Okay.
studying very well. It was a challenge. I
Uh-huh.
got into myself to study very well. But I wanted to
Okay.
become a lawyer from the many years back. I decided to become a lawyer so that I can contribute and, do something for this, fight against this, all these social stigmas. Be something for this, get rid of this kind of, all, wrong things in the society. So that's why I became a lawyer, but very successfully I practiced. Then,
Uh-huh.
I understood that, that nature is greater than, anything else. So I
So
started
true.
farming. That was my childhood dream also, to have a nice organic farm. I mean, do
Mm-hmm.
farming. It was not there in my village also. So that was, actually beginning for me.
So thank you so much for sharing, a part of your, childhood or the struggling moments of your life. Thank you so much. And coming back to our today's topic, there are many myths about, or even misconceptions about organic food. Can you just throw some light? What is organic farming and what is it all about? Whether it's good, bad, or what are the side effects? What are the benefits about this?
This is very important question. Actually, there is a myth among the farmers as well as the consumers. See, this is very important because, farmers now think that, organic farming is not yielding much, production. This is a major thing because they
Mm-hmm.
think that, chemical only help us.
Mm.
Actually, chemical only help us and fertilizers only can give us more production. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
that is not correct. I'll tell you,
Mm-hmm.
from last about 40, 50 years, what we are using, practice of chemical practice, it has caused lots of damage to our soil. That's first thing, most important. Secondly,
Mm-hmm.
what happened, the product, what is coming out also is, contaminated with chemicals. And
Mm-hmm.
the cost of production has gone up because whenever you inputs are put from the outside, so cost of
Mm-hmm.
production goes up. So agriculture now suffering because of the chemical practices.
Yeah.
And there are so many other things, I don't want to explain, much time is required. The farmers
Mm.
are thinking that
Mm.
organic farming is not yielding much, but it is
Mm.
otherwise. Organic farming always yields more. There
Mm.
are research all over the world from different universities and expert scientists. It is shown that organic farming is always yielding more and cost effective. And the soil regeneration happens more rapidly. See, this is simple reason. When you are, see, organic farming is not just, doing anything, naturally. We use, lots of organic carbon, organic inputs to
Mm-hmm.
the soil. So the soil
Mm-hmm.
enrichment happens, as, we are doing regularly. Instantly, we
Mm-hmm.
can't change anything when the soil is damaged. So this is the one thing. As far as the consumers are concerned, the consumers think that, organic food like medicine. That is what, the thing. Organic is only for meant for
Mm.
when some problem is there, when
Mm-hmm.
some particular disease, some food like that, a medicine
Mm-hmm.
like that. Actually,
Mm.
it is not that. Actually, what's happening is that the general public, what they are consuming today, is totally chemically laced, plus also processed food.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
this is the
Yeah.
major issue faced by the public consumers. They don't aware, where the food is coming, how the
Mm-hmm.
food is grown, how the chemicals are laced into their, system in the food crops, in the processed, system. So everything coming to the plate now with all laced chemicals, laced poison. and so many chemicals which are banned abroad that also been used in India right now. It is not banned. I will tell you a small example. How these mangoes, how these bananas, and all these things are are ripe by using carbide, which is banned by all over the world. It's a small example. But there are so many things which common man can't understand. So people think that organic food is only for the sake of some rejuvenate, some for the like medicine, which can be used for only for the when there is some problem. It's not like that. We have to nourish. Organic food is always enriched with lots of nutrients, and they also give us best possible this fibrous food. When process is not done, the most fibrous. And I'll tell you one thing: how your oil is using oil. What we are using. Public is that processed oil, refined oil.
Yes.
See, more refined, more bad for health. People don't understand. Refined sugar is bad, and refined salt is bad. These are all common people are using that actually causing lots of damage to the system very slowly. I advise people to watch. There is a movie that is made for the on this subject that is called Slow Poisoning of India. Everyone should watch Slow Poisoning of India. This gives actually the actual inputs, how your food is grown, how you is contaminated, how you are got into this, this vicious circle of, chemical agriculture and this using pesticides and other things. The best option available is that organic food. Organic food not only enriches soil, but also gives, help us to get, proper nutrient and proper fiber. And, we can avoid all lifestyle diseases.
Yes.
This is most important. See, people are suffering the lifestyle diseases. Why? There are, of course, stress is the reason, but the food what we are consuming definitely causing all these diseases. Why more cancerous? Why obesity? Why BP? Why diabetes? Because we are putting all garbage to our system. The food what we are consuming is definitely a garbage because it doesn't have much nutrients. Instead, that it is having more poisons and chemicals. The simple reason this is. So the need of the hour is we have to definitely go for organic.
Okay.
Yes.
And thank you for enlightening us on many aspects of concerning our lifestyle. Now, coming back to another very technicalities, when you do a normal farming or between organic farming, is there a difference, or how can you differentiate that these are the products of organic? How do you do this, sir?
See, first of all, now this, from last 25 years, there is not system was there much. In fact, I started in 2007 India's first certified organic food store. That's an history. I'm a second generation organic farmer. Those days, nobody was talking about organic farming. Only some few farmers were doing. But entrepreneurship also not much. In the 2007, I started first store in India, which is certified organic food store. Why certified? Because in the certification process, there are so many systems, which gives, authentication for the organic farming and food. The most important. In fact, now we have grown lots of things. Now we have exported to different countries, and there are so many methods like NPOP. There are so many USDA and European standards. Our certification process is also now done, evolved, and also plus we got you can understand where the food is coming with batch identity in the certification process. So there are checks and so many checks and balances to find out this organic food available is organic food with certification process. So there is India organic.
I want to interrupt you here with one very relevant question is when a person is going to buy an organic product, you just said that there are a lot of checks that as a layman, because there are many organic stores these days available. Every corner, every road, when you just go, there is an organic store, organic mandia. There are many things. For a layman who's listening to this episode or someone wants to be enlightened, can you give us those checkpoints, which a basic 3-4 checkpoints that when you're buying an organic product, these are the things that you should know?
First of all, see, whenever you buy a packed product, you should go through the logos. There are, there are logos, certification, packing requires, logos like India Organic logo. There is a green bird, which is, giving in this logo. Then also there is a logo of the company which is certified. And there are also, we can go through the website of the certificate agency, give these batches, then you'll find out that certified by which company and how it is actually certified. All the process you get it. This is one thing. But I want to tell very important thing. This is most important. See, when the consumer's buying, everybody can't do it, but at least know from which farm it is coming. For example, I'm talking vegetable, fruits, and all those things. Check up with the store where it is coming. Why can't these consumers can connect with the farmers also? This is the moment happening in Europe and Western countries. There is a close connection between the farmers and the producers. And we already created, on Karnataka, so many federations all over Karnataka, every obli, taluk level. We work with the government. Government has done this, created these federations. So there they can meet lots of farmers. Farmers themselves are packing. So there is a system, certification system is there. There is a federation is there. So if you want somebody find out, how these products are grown, how these products are packed, very easy to do. That's very easy. But still, I will tell you another thing, few things. Organic, always, the food is very tasty, better than any other.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is one thing. Number two is that, your greens and all those things, they give a kind of, different freshness, different quality. You can find out how the quality is there. For example, I'll tell you what is the quality of a ordinary ghee and a native cow ghee, for example. And there is a difference between a chemical egg and a country egg. So there is a difference between a hybrid seed and a native seed. There is difference. You can find out by seeing also, by looking at, and also by experiencing the taste and other things. Definitely somebody can find out that this is organic or not. Apart from certification, I'm talking this. So I want to know consumers to connect with the farmers. For example, my farm, Nelmangla, Coorg, anywhere, we are open to public. Public can come and see what we are growing, how we are growing, and how we are packing. Everything is open. Our store is open. Our kitchen is open to community for cooking also. So every farmer, every trader should do this work. In fact, to gain the confidence of consumers and make them feel very, very very committed to this for this, consumption as well as the movement of this farming, organic farming, or the organic food. What we are doing is not just business; it's a movement, and there are many people working in this movement. Yes.
Sir, going forward, this is again, but I personally believe that because we are getting products directly from the farmers directly with respect to organic farming, they should uh, come as a very low price, correct? But because we don't have any men in between, but whenever we go and buy organic products, it's priced at a premium level. I'm not talking about your particular store, but outside when we go about it, because I know your products are not premium priced, but otherwise in the market, if you say organic, the price is doubled, or there's a little price high. Can you just throw some light why does these products are a little expensive compared to the other products available in the market?
Yeah, very good question. Actually, this is very important for the consumer's part of understanding. Number one, I will tell you, organic products always expensive only because the two reasons. One is that the availability of the product, is not available. I can't go to APMC or buy something and sell it here. I have to go to my farm every time and get the distance. Transportation involves. I'm not taking from anywhere. If I want to procure some product I procure from Pune, I procure from Dharwad, I procure from Shumaga. See, I can't get in Bangalore everything. I can't go to a APMC or some marketplace where buy everything. So this involves transportation cost. Number one. Number two, when the farmer is doing organic, he needs lots of effort for that. He needs the labor, more labor intensive, and he has to take care of these things. And initially, he loses all the good production. So there are challenges for the farmers also. So his production initially will be less, as he grows, he has to get more production. And also labor is expensive today. He has to involve more labor in intensive techniques, but he has to make his own menu. He is not bringing outside. And he has to use this, one pesticide system, everything. So efforts involved. So farmer definitely should get premium price. So one is for the premium price for the farmer. And number two is that the transportation. But still I believe the premium price should not be more than 20%. And transportation also add another 5-10%. So organic food should never expensive more than 25 to 30%. But I will tell you, consumers also have got a problem. They want all cheaper prices or cheaper things. So when they go to the, don't mistake me, I want to tell you, when you are going and paying higher price for the processed food, for a brand, branded cafes, everything, one coffee costs about 50 rupees. Yeah, one business cost about 100 rupees. You go to a branded cafe, two people, taking coffee and biscuits, and it end up in 800 rupees. I am selling my organic buffet for 475 rupees with so many varieties. So see, in my store also, I've done recently something different. I am now selling on par with the conventional products because I am selling at loose.
Yes.
My store now, we are selling oil at 260 rupees. See, because the same oil costs about 220, 240 rupees outside, same other conventional oil. Of course, organic oil is selling at 350, 400 rupees. But still, I believe as movement picks up and as more products available, price has to come down. But consumers also should understand that they have to pay right price to the farmers. You can't grumble, paying prices. You are spending so much money on cosmetics, on your, so many other things, cinema tickets. No, I don't say don't enjoy those things. Why do you want to actually, why don't you pay right price for the organic farmers? If they are taking care of your health. And one more thing, I want to point out one more thing. When you eat organic food continuously, your health improves. You don't require to go to a doctor and spend lots of money.
Yes,
You are
I
saving
have a question. I have a question on that because I know every time you just say food is medicine, and I wanted you to talk extensively about this.
I'm going to talk about that.
Now, you also brought in a movement of millets. I know, one of the first person to kind of make this into mass and launch it in the market. What was your idea or vision about, bringing in millets in the forefront?
Yeah, that's very interesting. I born with millets, in fact. My first bite, from my mother is millet.
Sir, if I would wanted to again say, this, that we are all born, 1970s kids, avaga, manel mutte marta idru. We used to eat. We used to never go into this packaged food. We are all have come from that generation, right? So we were.
But my generation is different than you. You are too young, actually, for me. Actually, in my village, rice was there. Nilima, please, understand. People don't understand this. In my village, only in the festival time, rice was cooking. Otherwise, every day I used to ragi ball, other millets, everything. I sleep next to the millet bags. We were not having room, anything. You understand, the village, hamlet where I was born, very different. But one thing I understood from childhood, millets, they can protect you a lot in very different reasons. And millets for the first food of the humans. Millets are the future food of the humans. This is the statement I'm making. Millets are first food, millets are future food. Few reasons. One is that, see, millet contains not just carbohydrate, they have got all other nutrients, vitamins, protein, and they are very, they don't hike up, hike up our sugar level, and they give all fiber to our gut. There are lots of beneficial thing to the body. Number two, very important, consumer don't understand, millets don't get any diseases when they are growing. They need less water. They're very resilient crops. They're like God's own crops. They survive. They survive with less water, less fertilizer, no intervention. Within 3 months, 4 months, they end up, giving, very nice, production. This is what millet magic. And once, I'll tell you one thing, I live with millets only. I live with millets 3 times in a day. I eat other fruits, other things, everything. But my parameter in my entire body, I am senior citizen now, but everything is normal. My resting heartbeat is around 50, 52. You can't believe it. I'm like a young man, 25 years, 30 years. That much of energy is there. That much of, health is there. Why? It was because of the food I am consuming. Absolutely. I can tell honestly. Yes.
Yes. We
So
have seen
millets,
this. You
in
are a
many ways,
walking example of how to lead life. And, every time when I meet you, the kind of energies that you bring in is amazing. And you have even told this of the, when we meet in person also, the kind of energy that you bring in,
yes.
that's amazing.
It's all because of the food only. So of course,
Yes.
the things also, thoughts also important. How you
Yes.
lead, that's important.
Yes.
But food makes big difference. That's why I call
Mhm.
food is medicine.
Yes.
Most
Yes.
important. Yes, please.
Yes. Now you can add more light about why do you say the food is medicine. This is that the kind of light that the kind of things that you bring onto the table, and very you advocate this so much, saying that food is medicine. Can you throw some light on this?
This is very scientific. It's not that I'm going to tell a story now. I will tell you, we got two brains. Are you surprised? The one
Yeah.
is in actual brain here, the other brain is in our gut. There is no brain, in the gut, but gut has got billions of microbes, which are more number than our body cells.
Hmm.
So there is a direct connection between brain and the gut. So gut is the deciding factor, not the brain.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have to be very careful what we are putting into our gut.
Absolutely. If your gut is happy, you are happy.
Yes. So how do you make gut happy? How do you make gut happy is a question. Not many people understand. They think that if I eat more sweets, my gut will be happy. People naturally, if I eat very nice, delicious something like a pizza, something, so many things, other things, processed food. But see, this what I'm telling is most important. Even Indian, common housewives, they are not cooking right food. They're not cooking right food. They may cook at home, but food is not right because few things. What the ingredient they are using is totally wrong. They are from factory. The factory food they are cooking already. Forget about biscuits, all our whatever, the bakery products, hotel products. Even kitchen, in our own kitchen, particularly in the cities, they are all using processed food, refined
Yes.
oil, refined salt, refined sugar, and all chemically laced processed food. This is totally wrong, and this creating lots of problem to our gut. And plus, you are eating only rice and wheat. You calculate how much you are eating. Morning also dosa, vada, idli. Sorry, anything. Afternoon rice, evening some rice. Then always chapati morning. Then the roti, something like that. Our whole grain is only surrounding between the rice and wheat. This is not right actually. So we should have a balanced food actually, but the
Yes.
diverse food that is going to nourish our body. See,
Yes.
once you are putting all this, food which is not fibrous is most important. Your whole gut system spoils actually. It doesn't work out. Your microbes, they don't grow. You will not get beneficial microbes to work for you. Naturally, you are killing microbes. You are killing your whole gut system.
Yes.
So the right thing is that you put right food to your gut. Then that is the energy. See, we have got two sources of energy. One is oxygen, the other one is food.
Food.
Mitochondria, they need both of these. So when the see, oxygen is more important than food. They are
Yes.
60% we need. But when you are putting this wrong food, poisonous, chemically laced food, everything processed to your gut, it becomes garbage. Garbage, what does? It starts stinking. So in long term, all the disease starts. And the main reason for the entire world, all the diseases is because of obesity. Obesity is the main reason, even for cancer, not smoking. Smoking is the reason. But obesity is causing more problem for the humans now. Why obesity? Because you are eating, all, unwanted, processed, factory food. That has to be stopped immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, why
Got
food
that.
is medicine? I will tell you one thing. Now, experts in cancer, see, when terminal diseases, what they are advocating today now, I have got many experts, who are working with us. I have also many nutritionists who are working with the cancer, other things, other dreaded diseases. They ultimately advise you go for right food.
Yeah.
You rejuvenate your body, you strengthen your body, your immunity system. See, how do you strengthen your immunity system? It's only by using good food.
And balanced food as well.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So
So
food is
now,
medicine. Food is God for us. Food is God and food is medicine. There is no doubt about it.
yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Now, sir, in this long journey of 25 years or whatever you have, you've been living, uh, I'm sure there have been many hardships. Would you like to share some challenges and what are the learnings? Is there something that you'd like to share with us?
Yeah. See how they travel, I was a lawyer, I was earning, good money, everything was good. Yeah, of course. Even today also a challenge for me actually. I never dreamt that in my dream, wildest dream that I would become a hotelier. I started hotel, I started restaurant. Why you started? I was just nothing else, not for earning money. I wanted to give some models. Those days, 20, 25 years back, nothing was there in India. When I went to saw in Germany, other European countries, there's lots of farmers doing this work. I thought, why can't you do it? Something like this. So that's the passion I started. I mean, I can't stop it now. It is challenging. I will lost lots of money. And also along with that, the stress of managing things is very, very challenging. Because I'm traveling in the unknown path. I don't know. I'm the first generation entrepreneur doing all these activities. And everything I have to assess. I have to depend on the humans. My one job, I trained for 5, 6 years. One day it goes off. Then it's a challenge for me. The humans, the work, that's creating process, creating system is a challenge. Plus, I don't get more profit out of this. I could have opposite to monthly means I could have started a big, pub. I don't prefer to go, but I have started an organic restaurant with vision of,
Yes.
reaching people. That successfully it is done. Actually, I'm very happy about it. I'm really content. But problem is that, still, India is not open to this kind of, when food and other things. People don't want to spend more money. They want at all cheaper prices. Number one. Though I brought it cheaper prices, still is there. And people still think, organic food like medicine. They don't want, they think millet is not good. Now everybody can't eat millet. For example, I'm telling. So these kind of things challenges, plus managing the people also challenge, I mean, of course, I'm lucky that many workers are working with me from long time. Still, I got support. Still, public are supporting like you. There are so many supporters who are supporting us. They wanted to help us to, make this movement happen. But challenges are there, of course. And government has to, there another thing I want. The government has to come out with some solution to help people like us. I don't think so. I've not got any big, big benefit, help from the government or any other organization. I've done myself everything for my ordered money and did all these projects. Yes.
Any learnings, sir? Any learnings that would you like to share, with your first generation entrepreneurship? Is there
Yeah, very important, I tell everybody, you lead, value-based life. Walk the talk the walk. You don't do something, which is not talking. Or you don't talk which you are not walking. Most important. See, every one of us, whatever business we do, whatever activities we do, it should be value-based and it should be
yes.
transparent. Most important. So this transparency and value-based system definitely gives, a kind of legacy. See, business or anything, any profession is just not just earning money. This legacy, we have to create some legacy. Everybody
Yes.
can't become, Mahatma Gandhi, but each one of us can become a change maker.
Absolutely.
Each one of us can become a change maker. I want, more youngsters to come to here. I have inspired many people. Many people learn from us, our organization. All over the world, people have come here. They have learned so many things. I'm very happy about that legacy I've given to the people. Still, I'm working hard. I've got a big vision. Now I want to take this movement to the all, everywhere. That's why we have created organic for all at a very affordable price. We are selling products, very affordable price. We are catering to the people. So I want to take up this in a big way now. I'm sitting with more vision. So I want more people to join our movement, good food movement. So that, this is the learning, life is not just, everything is earning money or doing some profession. The learning is that, yeah, always the value helps us. Always, this path of living should be very transparent.
Sir,
Yes.
thank you so much. You have actually ತುಂಬಾ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. From the beginning till now, you have educated us so much in depth in terms of the organic products. And now, as I told you, we will be moving to a rapid fire round where I will be asking
Okay.
you 5 questions.
Okay.
Before I could even end the show, this is kind of to lighten up the conversation. I have this segment, so can we start this?
Yes, definitely. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. The best thing about being a lawyer.
I help lots of, so victims in accident cases, poor people. So I'm really happy that, I've done very honestly and helped my patients. And I never thought even single moment, against my clients. That's the lesson,
Okay.
that's the lesson. Even my dream also, I can't work against even single minute against my client. My clients, they worship me like God so many ways. I'm not talking about in item, but I got such a wonderful, such a respect what I've done to the society. Even as a lawyer also, I never take up a criminal cases. I take up only the victims of the accidents and help them a lot at my best level. That's what my
A
profession.
humble soul. Yeah. Your favorite holiday destination?
Usually, I like my farm, actually sit there, and do meditation. But I love Europe, going to Europe more. But Europe, why? It's not about beauty or anything like that. Europe, there is lots of enlightenment is happening. There are lots of movements happening. I can meet, very wonderful people there. So usually I go 2, 3 times to Europe, to meet, people or for programs, for exhibitions, other things. So, I mean, yeah, I like Europe more, yeah, better than any other country, yes.
If there is one dish which is your favorite,
Ragi mudde, my best, ragi ball with avrekal sar. That's very nice.
one
Also, I
personality
eat
that
avrekal
you,
sar. Huh?
yeah, one personality you admire.
Buddha.
Sir, I have always seen you laughing all the time. I know you keep up your, yeah, even now. Is there one thing that which will actually, make you a little off or make you angry?
Actually, when people ditch me, I get very angry. I mean, I don't, like people ditching me. I'm very happy because I understand one truth, Nirima. I want to share this, very important.
Hmm.
I am connected to the universal energy. I do oneness meditation. I've
Yes.
understood, we are part of this beautiful existence and our birth is a gift. And, we should really celebrate. How do you
Yes.
celebrate? Not by money or anything. Celebration with nature. Enjoy this, whole existence. So many unique things. We ourselves are unique. Every one of us. You are unique. I am unique. The whole thing is unique. It's truly celebration. We can't become materialistic, just for something. Happiness is not getting from outside. Happiness is
Absolutely.
buying, ourselves with this existence, with abundance. I call it as a
Yes.
beautiful abundance. So that's the secret of my happiness also. I want to share to the people. And it is, it doesn't cost anything to you. Of course, challenges
Exactly.
are there. There are lots of problems. There are so many issues happen in life. Still, you have to celebrate. Our
Yeah.
self-celebration
Beautifully.
it's a gift to our birth, actually. Yes.
So very beautifully said, whatever you said, celebrating in your life. Now, with this, we've come to the end of Sambhashana. Thank you so much for your valuable time and, enlightening us on so many factors about small things like food, how do you approach it, and many other things. So, with this, we wrap up this. And if people have to connect to you, can I put up your social media pages? Is there a better way that people can connect with you?
Yeah, they can connect our page. I got a Facebook page. I got Instagram page. Our organization Instagram page is there. But one thing I will tell you, I want to clarify close up, with this observation. These are all not small things. These are all life things. These are very important. Food is very important for us. Nature is important. Celebration is important. So this we have to take up, with a big agenda and take awareness and live like that. So most important, thank you. Thank you for,
Yes.
connecting, bringing here. And we are always great friends. But today, this is very interesting. And I'm happy to, share whenever possible more things. And we do lots of events, activities, and people can come and participate. See, ours is not like a closed thing. It's always open to the public, open to the community, open to the good people. So my vision is to create more leaders than followers. Please be a leader.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.